Close it right out.
This video captures a full exterior wall upgrade, focused on fixing one major problem: heat loss through poorly insulated walls. What starts as a cold, inefficient structure is transformed into a sealed, energy-efficient system built layer by layer. The process begins with demolition. The old wooden siding and windows are removed, exposing the bare wall framing. This step is critical because it allows full access to inspect and rebuild the wall properly instead of patching over existing issues. With the structure open, OSB panels are installed across the studs. These panels create a solid sheathing layer, tying the wall together structurally. Using a nail gun, the installer secures each piece and uses a router to cut precise openings for windows and doors. Clean cutouts ensure tight, professional fits later. Next comes window preparation. A new arched opening is carefully shaped, and additional cuts are completed from the inside using a reciprocating saw. This inside-out method ensures accuracy and prevents damage to the exterior surface. At the base of the wall, moisture control begins. A laser level is used to mark a perfectly straight line, and a metal drip edge is installed. This small detail plays a huge role. It directs water away from the wall and foundation, preventing long-term damage. To reinforce this, a layer of rubberized flashing cement is applied along the seam, followed by waterproof tape. This creates a continuous barrier that stops water from penetrating behind the wall system. Now comes the insulation upgrade. Large, rigid insulation boards are mounted across the entire exterior. These panels act as a thermal barrier, dramatically reducing heat transfer. They are fastened with screws and wide washers to keep them secure and flush against the wall. Every seam between the boards is sealed with specialized tape. This step is essential. Without sealing, air can pass through the gaps, reducing the effectiveness of the insulation system.
Many times I
Finally,
see a
the window
big
openings
mistake
are
with
cut
people
out again,
drywalling around windows
this
where they
time
use
through the
scrap
insulation
pieces
layer,
and just
preparing
leftovers
the wall
in order to
for
patch in
final
at the
window
top of the
installation.
window. That leaves
This
a
is
stress
more than
crack that will
insulation.
appear once
It's a
everything is
complete
said and done and
exterior
compounded.
envelope
Most
upgrade,
DIYers will make that
combining
mistake, but then also
structure,
many pros will
waterproofing,
do this just because they
and
want to save
thermal
some money and cut a
performance
corner.
into
So
one
if you're
system
hiring a
designed to keep the
drywall
home
installer,
stronger,
make sure that they're
drier,
doing this
and
method
more
and
energy
not
efficient
piece-in
for years
method.
to come.
The way you're supposed to do it properly is you put a big piece of drywall around the entire window and then cut it out. This way there is absolutely no seams or no stress cracks around the window. That is also why we prefer to use 12-foot drywall. I know it's harder to work with, but there's a lot less mudding that you have to do, and you can get a window done from all sides with 12-foot drywall. It's just bigger. I know it's a little harder to install, but it is way easier after it's installed, and there's a lot more benefits to it. I know it seems like I'm overthinking this, but if you ask any real drywall pro that takes pride in their work, this is how they would suggest it has to be done.